Very good evening and welcome to the live stream of Sri Lanka's Premier Inter-Club League Tournament, SLR Nippon Paint League Tournament. And we are moving to the second week. This is the beginning of the second week, being a Friday. Navy, the sailors will lock horns with the lads from Maitland Crescent, that's CHNFC. Not at their usual home grounds, but quite close to their home grounds, the traditional home grounds. We are at Racecourse, so we once again warmly welcome all of you. Joining with me at the press box is Sajid. Good evening, Sajid.
Good evening, and good evening to all the viewers here. And we are bringing out live pictures from the Racecourse ground. CHNFC will be taking on Navy Sports Club. Big names also coming in with this, and after last week's defeat for CHNFC, it's going to be a good comeback on their own den, by the way, isn't it?
Of course, the teams being introduced to the day's chief guest and the other guests of honor. First, it's the sailors who have had a very good curtain raiser. Sajid, we witnessed on December 9th, coming behind. In the first half, they could manage to overcome a gallant police sports club in the curtain raiser. They're being introduced to one of the vice presidents of Sri Lanka Rugby, Admiral Hettige, together with other guests of honors. I'm sure Navy, the sailors have come all the way from Valisar to meet CHNFC, who were the favorites last week before the Air Force Games, but who unexpectedly suffered a defeat at the mighty Air Force. And I'm sure they want to make amendments to what happened in the first week after that bad shock. Definitely they will want to win this game, because this is very important for them to get back to their rhythm. If as many others, if they're looking for higher grading in the first round itself.
And on your screens, you can see CHNFC skipper Prasad Madhusanka introducing his team for the dignitaries here for CHNFC. And off your screen, Navy Sports Club with a bit of warm-up sessions going on. Everything is getting ready. Everyone is getting prepped for this big clash at Racecourse Grounds, Colombo.
10 weeks of rugby is what's in the offing for rugby loving Sri Lankans. Colombo being one of the hot cities, the usual tropical sun is falling down here, but it is by no means any stumbling block for these lads who are quite eager to lock horns with their rivals in the second week of SLR Nippon Paint Inter-Club League Tournament 2022-23. And this is the fifth game in this tournament and the beginning of the second weekend, with Friday's game between Navy versus CHNFC, and also down in Ratmalana, Army will meet Police at the same time. We have advanced the commencement of the matches due to the dark clouds that are expected towards the evening. The organizers have thought that it is always good to have broad daylight given the very inclemental weather.
Perfect weather for fast-running rugby, hot and humid conditions. Coaches and the team physios will have an extra eye on all the speedsters especially, and also the forwards. Things looking a bit warm from our view over here from the comm box. And it's going to be very perfect for Navy speedsters, especially when we name Tilna Veerasinghe and then Isuru Kongahawat, and especially the Nipi scrum half Harsha Madhuranga has a lot to offer for Navy Sports Club on this day. And at the same time, Ovin Hettiarachi from CHNFC and the Nipi scrum half Avish Kali will have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to offer on their drawers today for their own respective teams. CHNFC looking stronger, but they will not have Jani Dilshan to help them with their fast running activities today. But they already have good and big numbers, a lot of experience, such as Dushmant Priyadarshana and Sudarshana Mutantri as well. Things may look a bit rough and tough with both the teams, with the weather, with 30 degrees Celsius here in Racecourse. And that's the start. That's the starting kickoff coming in from CHNFC. Not a deep one, a bit high, and no one wanted the ball at that time. And Navy with the position right now, opting to go with the forwards. They know how to manage things, how to get started. Use your forwards and then shuffle it with the backs and go through the fringes, and easy and done and dusted. There you go, Mahesh.
Of course, Navy intentionally trying to spreading out the ball. Probably they want to avoid the heavy forwards from the red shirts. Being the first minute of the game, kickoff taken by CHNFC, and that's a knock-on. But referee, I think, gives the advantage play. Taking the advantage, a small chip on CHNFC.
Advantage in favor of CHNFC right now for the previous knock-on, which was occurred from Navy Sports Club at the same time.
Inside Navy's 2022, the first scrummage in the game. I won't be surprised that players feel the impact of 30 Celsius degrees here in Colombo at racecourse, and humidity is another effect on them. But these factors will never deter these boys who are hungry for the ball.
Also, sincere apologies from us in the technical end. We have a few technical issues from our end with the creative graphics on your screen. We will show it out to you as soon as the issues are being fixed. And till that, you can enjoy these live pictures from racecourse. CHNFC taking on Navy. Navy has options. It's number 11, Chamat Kilan, ex-Isipatanian, taking on things, but yet taken down easily from Navy defense. CHNFC looking for options with their backs, and skipper Prasad Madhusanka. Not easy to go through the fringes of Navy Sports Club. Kick and chase going to be the option, will be collected safely from Navy. Line offside, says the referee, and advantage will be played in favor of CHNFC now. I hope they would go for the 3 points, and numerical advantage going to play a big role in this game with this weather conditions here. And it's going to be Rohit Rajapaksha will be taking on the kicking duties for CHNFC.
Right under the post, just 15 meters away from the post. And this is the first instance CH have gained to score 3 points. He's in the offing. Rohit Rajapaksha taking the responsibility to convert this penalty to post the first score for his side. Quite easy one. Assistant referee signals that it's right. 3 for CH and none for Navy.
3 points up, and the scoreboard pressure is going to be on Navy Sports Club right now. But we saw a lot of comebacks last week, especially from Air Force. Even though they were trailing, they had a start for the second half just with 6 points, but they ended up scoring multiple tries, and also with clean and clear conversions and penalties. They managed to outrun CH defense and CH forwards as well.
Quite unexpected defeat at the hands of Air Force would have definitely become a moral booster. Otherwise, for CHNFC, because it was quite an unexpected game for them, because they were leading in the first half by 20 points 9, but eventually went down 30-22. We start by Sailors, quite high, well placed, taken by the CHNFC player. But it's a turnover. Or referee gives a penalty.
If I'm not wrong, it's referee says body weight not supporting the ruck at that moment. Sailors penalized again. These are the little mistakes that you have to keep an eye, because it's going to hit you hard on the dying minutes of the game. More the opportunities you give away.
Nowadays in rugby, rucking has been quite crucial for both players and referees. Here is the slow-mo, quite high ball, well taken by the CHNFC. And there you go, tackle. I think the rolling away did not happen properly. Throwing in for CHNFC, off the line out.
intentions are clear from CHNFC. It's going to be a territorial game. They don't want any rugby to be played in their end, in their half. In other words, CHNFC has the upper hand. At the same time, on your screen, that's Johan Ogbebo, the centre from Wesley College. Navy with the possession right now.
Short line out.
Yeah.
Four-man line out. Not quite steady, even though they still enjoy the position. Short ball. What I can see is, Sajid, that Navy are trying to spread out, but they still have not got into the rhythm as much as CH have got so far. But it's too early for predictions.
We have seen a lot of surprise packages in the past in such games. You can be seen trailing from the first, but end of the day things may differ. Physicality, morality, and also the momentum of your team affects a lot on such situations. Prasad Maunsanka with the throw-in, giving out wide, opting to go with the backs. Rohit Rajapaksha giving out wide, and there you go. It should be Avishka Avantali, if I'm not wrong. Again, still backs are going to be the option. Rohit Rajapaksha, good fend off, 1, 2, 3, and defense managing to take it down. Knock on, says the referee. Possession will be played in favor of CHNFC. Advantage for CHNFC.
They are in possession. Quite neat ruck. And he has enough time to decide what he's going to do. CH are trying to suck in the sailors, whereas the sailors are trying to spread out, probably thinking that they can outsmart CH in running. Quite high ball to the Navy's 50. Well secured.
Another clearing coming off, and CH sweeper Avantali collected safe and opting to go on his own. He's having enough support there, but managed to form a ruck from CHNFC. Good defense came in from Navy. CH looking for options, opting to go with the big number. Dushmanta Priyadarshana, well experienced lad for CH.
Ball held. The sailors gets the opportunity to put in at the next scrum. Dushmanta, as you said, is quite a experienced guy, national player, and he knows his mettle and he knows what his duty is, being a very experienced prop forward. And what CH are trying to do, especially in the second and the third phase, as you can see in the slow-mo, is to make use of Dushmanta. He's quite a strong guy. He's still on his feet, but ball is well held by Navy. That's why the turnover took place. Put in for sailors.
Referee wants to have a chat with the big numbers of both the teams. He signals that
the engagement has to be perfect. This is one area, even World Rugby is very much concerned about player safety as much as the tackle. Let's see how the engagement is.
Navy's scrum off Harsha Maduranga with the fade in. Good ball, opting to go on his own, and then there you go. Look at that offload, and chip and chase going to be the option, but it's going to be safe. No line out. And yet again, good territorial advantage in that moment for Navy to get out of the jail. You don't want any rugby to be played in your half when it comes to this sort of situations. When you're trailing, you don't want to take any risk by any chance. And it's going to be Navy's ball.
In the event that you're surprised, Navy kick to touch and they still have the throw-in. This is a new low.
Correcting you there, it just knocked on a CH player. That is why the possession given back to Navy.
Okay.
Not straight, says the referee, and possession will be given back to CHNFC. Look at that. Avanta Lee for CHNFC will be playing as the scrum half. He couldn't complete the game last week against Air Force. He had to walk out due to an injury. And now again, CHNFC with the advantage there. Referee playing advantage, and Sudarshana Muthutantre is the man going on. He is very good at creating opportunities, even though he's a big number. Navy securing it again. Imash Priyadarshana managing to take things under his control for Navy Sports Club, but yet CHNFC will have the opportunity.
Yes, it's a try for CHNFC.
Johan Ogbebo, the man scoring under the post for CHNFC. Beautiful playmaking from CHNFC in that moment. Took all the opportunities, took all the momentum they wanted. And scoreboard speaks at the end of the day. 8 points to nil with the conversion to come.
Look at the slow-mo. The ball was held by Navy, but they could not sustain. And the turnover was for CH's advantage. That ensured they went off the line to score their first try. 8-0 in favor of CH, pending conversion.
Rohit Rajapaksha with the kicking duties for CHNFC. Successful conversion when the game started, and there you go. Successful penalty when the game started, and with the conversion right now with good kicking succession. 10 points to nil for CHNFC. Johan Ogbebo, he saw that gap, he saw the opportunity, he just grabbed it and went all the way over the whitewash and just under the post to make CHNFC above the Sailors in their own den. Isuruko Ngahawatta for Navy Sports Club will be with the restart. Short but high kick, collected fine from Surya Dodangoda at CHNFC XCC Pathanian. Avantali looking for options. Rohit Rajapaksha clearing it out.
It's a full out. Goes off the boundaries, goes off the touch line. Rohit wouldn't have expected this to happen. The idea is to gain territory, especially given the hot sun. Boys must be thinking to save quite a bit of energy, especially for the second half. And no wonder that they opt for a bit of safer mode to preserve energy. Throw in for Navy. 4-man line out.
Also, we have to mention that CHNFC playing against the sun, and it's also kind of a disturbance for the kicker, but yet they have been successful overall in this game when it comes to kicking duties plus the clearances, but not this time. And again, Navy.
Line offside.
Navy will have an opportunity. Will they be going for the scoreboard advantage of 3 points? It's a good space. Yes, Harsha Madhuranga opts for it. Will be going for the post.
That could be the best response Navy can choose, as 10 points are on the board in favor of CHNFC. Reducing the gap is vital.
Isuruko Ngahawatta has been spectacular throughout the last season and also the previous season. been a very good option to start for Navy Sports Club for a very long time. Will be taking on the kicking duties for Navy Sports Club this time. CH with the lead 10 points to nil on such situation. Isuru Kongahawatha goes through the upright, and that's the first 3 points will be added to Navy scorecard. 3 points to 10. Navy still trailing, but yet we have a lot of rugby to be played here at the race course.
Nearly 20 minutes gone in the first half. Referee signals out for a ball. Ball is back. Navy are trailing behind by 7 points. 3 for them, 10 for CH. Restart for CH is number 10, Rohit Rajapaksa. Taking most of kicking duties for the Metal and Crescent lads.
With a good deep kick and collected fine from the sailor. CH, the red shirts, they did a lot of defending on such situations, but yet Navy, they have been spectacular within the last few minutes, and good clearance kick came in from Navy. Full out, says the referee, and possession will be given back to the red shirts, CHNFC. Prasad Madhusankar, the skipper, will be taking on the throwing duties here. Look at this man on your screen, Sudarshana Mututantri, with a massive experience.
Quite rejuvenated CHNFC team with a couple of Sri Lankan caps compared to Navy, the likes of Sudarshan and Dushmantha.
Very well, very well. Wayward pass from Prasad Madhusankar, but he had collected fine from Navy. Kongahawat with the clearance, chip and chase, and they have few runners, but he had collected fine from Avish Kali. He's on his feet, taken down fine from Navy. Possession overturned for Navy right now. Controlling box kick from Harsha Madhuranga. Opportunity goes in vain, but yet it's good to have those chances on such situations. Take your chances and try out things on the early times of the game. CHNFC, the red shirts looked solid so far. Did a lot of defense, a lot of offense, but yet they have been missing out something on their defense. That is where they conceded the penalty, which costed them 3 points here. 3 points to 10 in favor of CHNFC. Prasad Madhusankar again with the feeding in.
That's Navy's 10-meter line. Again,
Sudarshana Mututantri taking 2 men down and collected well again from CH. Look at that defense. Defense came in from Navy Sports Club, pushed the man around 10 meters, 5 to 6 meters in other words, but yet knock on, says the referee on the initial ruck, and possession will be awarded back to CH. Minor mistakes, little mistakes are costing a lot of things to Navy Sports Club. We have been looking at such situation from the start of the game. Look at that incident again. Sudarshana Mututantri, bang, and 2 men down. And that is where Navy lost the ball. Referee called out at that situation itself as a knock-on. Knock forward, costed that movement for Navy. Avantali will be feeding on the scrum for CHNFC.
Quick break.
The number 8, Sudarshana Mututantri, collected fine and going through, man on his own, and Chamat Kilan.
There's a bit of clumsy mistake from CH. The intention was to turn the tide with the quick break off. They drifted, quick throw, But CH number 11 does not grasp the ball, which otherwise could have given them a couple of meters gained.
The person broke down when Dinuk Amar Singh tried to do something on his own, but yet opted to give the ball out wide. Things can be different. It's all about the momentum and the sync that you have with your own player. Harsha Maduranga again with the feeding in. You don't want to take any chances again against such situation. And a clumsy mistake, but yet managed to recover it. Navy playing a lot of rugby in their own half, opting to go with the forwards, the big numbers. They have got a lot of big numbers here.
Navy chooses to send out. They are quite spread out. They have a gap, a visible gap, but they need to get the act together. Quite positive running, being dragged down. Once again they reverse. The big boy runs into the defense.
Charit Silva, the big man, taking CH defense through to them. Again, Harsha Maduranga distributing very well. Konga Hawat giving the position back. A good dummy there, but no one to help you out in that situation. Harsha will be opting to go with the backs, or else will he go with the box kick? No, the forwards will take on the charges. Moving forward step by step.
Harsha distributes once again. He has been dishing out good balls right throughout the game so far. Unable to beat the gain line. Once again, Harsha in action.
Konga Hawat giving out wide. Have more options. They have got Ben out wide. And there you go. That's going to be the first try coming in from Dimut Pereira for Navy Sports Club. Very well converted. Good opportunity. He managed to find the gap and very well offloaded by the Sailors.
That's Dimut Pereira scoring for Sailors. And this is what they have been attempting to do. Look at this.
Harsha to Konga Hawat. Konga Hawat gives out wide, and there you go. Dimut been begging for the ball, got it on him, and it's all about a foot race over the whitewash. Easy and peasy for Navy Sports Club. 8 points to 10 with the conversion to come. Konga Hawat is the man who's going to take the conversion.
This is what Navy has been trying to do, to outnumber CH in the second and third phase, which they were not able to do in the first and the second phase especially. They were well spread out. Now I feel that they have got into some kind of rhythm that they have been looking for. This is very smart play of outnumbering your opponents, given the opponents, the CH, have quite a heavy team. So probably their tactic, their trick today is to run at pace while looking for pace play. Conversion doesn't go right. That means they are still trailing behind by 2 points. 8-10, still trailing behind. Still things are in favor of CH.
Konga Hawat had the distance but not the direction. CHNFC still has the upper hand on this game. Rohit Rajapaksha will be starting things off again for CH. They're waiting for the match ball. CHNFC leading 10 points to 8, but you have seen a lot of succession from Navy Sports Club. Navy with the possession, dancing feet of that young man, opting to go with the clearance kick, and Avish Kali, the sweeper, will be taking things off. See it with the possession, but knock on, says the referee, and possession will be given back to Navy Sports Club.
Quite a number of knock-ons. As we can see, Sajid. Both teams are still trying to get into their rhythm, even though they have scored. Referee consults the assistant referee and gets a confirmation that it's a knock on by the Blues, by the Reds, beg your pardon. Good position of attack given. Navy has been indulging in wide spread rugby. They are spreading out. That paid the dividends for them with their first try.
Harsha Maduranga will be using his speedsters, and there you go, quick chip and chase. It's all about the luck of the bounce, and there you go. Second try coming in for Navy Sports Club. Isuru Kongahawat is the man there. Look at that play. You have to look about the replay on your screen. Isuru Kongahawat beautifully did. He knew you can't do anything with these big numbers of CHNFC. It's all about running. Use your pace, use your mind, and look at that replay. Kick and chase. It's all about the bounce of luck, and collected fine from Mr. Kongahawata, the happy man, celebrating with the dive. Given out, CHNFC gave the opportunity for Navy Sports Club. 13 points to 10 with the conversion to come for Navy.
Well-timed ship by Kongahawat, and not even a second gone when we agreed that it was a strategic point for them to start their attack. Off the first phase, Kongahawat was very well sharp in finding out the gap, and he knew that a chip would definitely give him possession back, given that his attitude was to chase the ball, and he was on time to collect the lucky bounce. Once again, Sailors are being paid the dividends. We are in the first half of the match between CH and Navy, the second week of SLR Nippon Paint Rugby League 2022-23, and this is the fifth game. This time 2 conversion is not right for Sailors. 13 points with a 3 points lead for Navy.
Isuru Kongahawat, the man of the moment for Navy Sports Club. Capitalized each and every opportunities he got in that move. He knew exactly what to do next, and the result was a success. CHNFC with the restart again.
This time, bit of a wide kick. Navy chose to send it back to CHNFC half.
Mututantri, big man, taking 2 men with them. Avishka Lee will be falling down just in front of the defense. CH Prasad Madhusanka will be going down with the big men, big defense from Navy Sports Club. Avantali giving things out wide again to Mututantri. Again, Avanta looking for options, will be opting to go with the backs. Avishka giving to Dimut, Dinuk Amarasinghe, and yet again, Chamat Kilan is the man. Possession awarded back to Navy Sports Club. Beg your pardon, it's Ovin Hettiarachi. Dinu Kamarasinghe gave things out wide, but not managing to go with the position he had, and I think he touched the line there.
Touched the line or looked like a forward pass?
Seems
Putting
to be
in
like
for
a forward
Sailors.
pass.
Just close to their 40-meter line.
Harsha Maduranga with this feeding in again for Navy Sports Club. Yet again with the backs, they have got things to do. Men out wide have more space, but looking for options again, not getting enough support. Big numbers opting to go on their own. Yet again, knock on, says the referee. Opportunity goes in vain again.
Referee Alex has very sharp eyes. He has been doing a fantastic job so far. They are trying to spread out. Their tactic has paid dividends for them. But retention has been a question for both sides, especially when they opt to run towards edges, towards the extreme ends and recycle. That have been a problem so far for both teams. The first water break in the game. Navy are leading by 13 points to 10 points. Navy have had 2 tries unconverted and a solitary penalty to tot up their 13 points. Look at the last scrum. While CH has so far responded with a penalty and a converted try.
This was a moment when Navy couldn't capture the ball safely, but yet they have the upper hand on this game. In other words, for the moment, leading by 3 points, 13 points to 10. CHNFC trailing in their own den at the moment.
Get back.
These mistakes might also have a big impact from the
Steady
weather conditions here. Hot and humid conditions, hot sun over you, and a lot of things has to be done. Speedsters, the pacers, they did a lot of things throughout this game. It's still the first half. If you're joining right now, you're joining the game against CHNFC versus Navy Sports Club at Race Course Grounds.
Thrown by Lee. Quick pick up, but not quite successful. It's a penalty, as he sees that the scrum was not steady, was not well bound. Awards the penalty to Navy. Look at that.
Collapsing the scrum. They get penalized for that. CHNFC is penalized again. But possession is back with Navy Sports Club. Navy with a very good opportunity, very good position to accelerate things from here. You already have a 3 points lead, but yet it's better to have better numbers when you go into the dressing room in the first half.
Straight line.
Isuru Kongahawatta, the man who did the magic in the last move where Navy Sports Club scored. Again, long line out, connected very well. Maul for Navy Sports Club, still going strong.
Advantage.
Navy, the big numbers driving the ball forward, but managing to knock the ball off. Possession will be awarded back to CHNFC.
Despite having won the ball at the 4th slot in the line out and being able to recycle a couple of times, they were not on their feet. And the damage to the movement is the loss of ball due to a knock-on. Throwing in for CH in their territory. They need to get out of the jail, as we are still in the first half. A team that has the lead in the first half, the psychological advantage.
Ball available. Advantage.
Referee signals out for an advantage. That consultory for CH. Advantage being played continued. Advantage over. Sailors with the ball. 2 players in the prime pack.
Number 12 get.
And gives back the possession to CH as they kick. Well defended and brought down. Ruck formed. CH have enough and more players alongside Dushmanta. Rohita chooses to utilize Dushmanta. Hurly-burly prop with years of experience.
Shehan Silva and Avantali opting with the box kick there. Advantage played in favor of CHNFC. Position will be awarded back to them. CH standing steady at the moment.
नहीं ना मैं तो हाई टैकल गया पेनल्टी हाई टैकल लेके
CH forwards has a lot of things to offer here with their experiences. You can see those big names. Dushmant Priyadarshana, Prasad Madhusanka, Shehan Silva and Sudarshana Mututankri and Yosha Rajapaksha. See those names, see those experience they have been gained so far, playing from school days and then their national career and their club career.
straight line
A lot of things to offer, but yet Navy Sports Club has the upper hand at the moment.
advantage
But again, possession will be given back to CH. Advantage will be played in favor of them. CH big numbers will be walking forward, trying to go through the defense, but yet good defense coming in from Navy Sports Club.
CH are playing very close and very well planned blocking by them.
no advantage
Advantage referee says. So that's another bonus for CH. They are in the red zone of Sailors, just a couple of feet away from the try line, and utilizing the maximum use of the advantage. They have opted for a quick pick and go option.
captain what do you want
Referee is going to have a word with the captain of CH.
CH and FC. They're playing in Navy Sports Club's last 5 meters. Line offside, says the referee. Possession in favor of CH. Big man Prasad Madhusanka giving out to Dushmant Priyadarshana. Good cover defense from Navy Sports Club. Navy
takes the ball back, but it's illegal. It's an infringement. Oh, for ruck, you can't take the ball like that.
captain
referee wants to have a chat with Navy captain, the acting captain at the moment, Harsha Madhuranga.
especially you right okay gila lagata agar हम penalty start कर
Full-time captain still
लो
is on the list of reserves for Navy Sports Club. Stefan Gregory,
time on
Harsha Madhuranga will be having a chat with them, his own team. And yet again, Navy, the big numbers. Prasad Madhusanka trying to rush to the fringes.
it's a try only one
I don't think that referee will allow it, because it was very clear that he rolled in, which is not allowed. He was on the ground. When you're on the ground, you need to release the ball. That's the law of rugby. You play on your feet, not on your knees.
last three
Possession given back to Navy Sports Club. I beg your pardon, it's back with we have to apologize you at that moment. The decision seems to be like the try is been awarded for CHNFC. $15 points to 13 with the conversion to come. Successful conversion. 17 points to 13. Game on for CHNFC.
last two
Easy conversion for Rohit Rajapaksha. He's been very good with his kicking duties today. 2 conversions and 1 penalty. Successful overall throughout the game. Navy Sports Club.
The way that try was, the way that try was scored looked like an infringement, because there was a bit of rolling. However, referee decides that it's a try that was duly scored, that puts CH ahead the Sailors. We're on the verge of completing the first half. In the match between Navy and CH, we are in the second week of SLR Nippon Paint Interclub Rugby League here at Race Course. This is the fifth game of the tournament that will be run over 10 weeks before we begin the Clifford Cup Knockout Tournament in February 2023. Powered and supported by Nippon Paint, the coating expert who have decided to continue their support to Sri Lanka Rugby. Siddhalepa Pain Relief Spray being an associate sponsor supporting Sri Lanka Rugby. It's wonderful to see that the Interclub Rugby is in full swing.
So not 10 meters?
Not 10 meters. And that's going to give the possession, the restart to CH. Yoshit Rajapaksha, number 7 with the ball in hand. And CH want to have a scrum, thus trying to keep the ball in their hand rather than kicking away.
Last move before the half time.
Look at what happened there. The ball does not travel stipulated mandatory 10 meters.
Steady!
Scrums have not been steady. Oh, that's an accident offside. CH 8 and 9 clash. And with that, a referee opts for the Lemons. That's the end of the first half. Scoreboard is red as 17 points to 13 points. CH have so far scored 2 converted tries and a penalty, while Navy have been able to respond with an unconverted try, unconverted 2 tries, right, and a penalty. And the boys go back to the dressing room. Meanwhile, we have highlights of the first half.
That's how things started for CHNFC. Ogbebo, the young man, went through the whitewash easily with the position he got at that situation. And easy conversion for Rajapaksha to make things fine for CHNFC. And penalty which started the count for Navy Sports Club. Kongahawatta start things off, and that's the moment when Navy started with Dimut Pereira, who went over the whitewash easily with his speed, utilizing all the gas he had. And there's a magical moment for Navy Sports Club. Isru Kongahawatta kick and chase, collected fine, and celebrated while he was diving over the whitewash for Navy Sports Club. And the last conversion from Rohit Rajapaksha, which summed things up for 17 points to 13. Still, game is in favor of CHNFC in their own den, and that's the halftime confirmation for you.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhalepa Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddhalepa Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
වර්ණ රසකි මන බඳිනා විශ්වාසේ හද බැඳුනා ජීවිතයේ රසමවනා
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains. Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved. Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved. Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
ආදරයේ සුව කැන්දා වර්ණ රසකි මන බඳිනා විශ්වාසේ හද බැඳුනා ජීවිතයේ රසමවනා
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. Nippon Paints. Live with colors. largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labor Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Welcome back once again to Race Course. We are now taking you to the live pictures of the second half between CH and the Navy. CH went back to the dressing room as the leading team in the first half, Sajid, with 17 points to 13 points. And second half is the all-important piece of the match, as it's gonna be the portion where we will see the long whistle and equally positioned, equally balanced, two teams fighting for honors in the second week of the Inter Club League tournament sponsored by Nippon Paints. CH in red and Sailors in their usual blue and white stripes. Referee Ravin Alexander is ready and ensures that the receivers are standby to receive the kickoff.
Navy Sports Club will be starting things off for the second half of this game. Navy trailing very well. Deep kick, flat and a deep kick for Navy. Collected fine and things are out of the ground. Possession will be played still in favor of Navy Sports Club. We witnessed a spectacular first half from both the teams, playing up and running rugby for the initial 40 minutes with these hot and humid conditions in Colombo race course grounds.
First line out in the second half, throwing in for Navy.
Okay, good.
Long line out but unsuccessful for Navy. Navy opting to go with the forwards. Surya Dodangoda is the man dragged down from Navy defence. CHNFC looking solid. Rohit Rajapaksha with a clearance kick. Successful for territorial advantage for CHNFC, but possession will be played in favour of Navy Sports Club.
The sun has receded, quite conducive weather now prevailing here at Race Course in Colombo.
So this time Navy Sports Club will be attacking against the sun.
Jumping at number 4 to secure the ball this time. The throw is correct and they secure and spread out. They have enough numbers in their backs. Look at that, what's happening in the corner.
No look pass, but still secured correctly by the winger. Still opting to go with the backs there. Isru Kongahawata with another offload, spectacular. It's going to be a foot race, but yet Anjula Hettiarachi collected fine and CH men still on their feet. Avantali will be looking for options, giving out wide for Rohit Rajapaksha. Rohit Rajapaksha gives out for Prasad Madhusankar, beg your pardon, it's Sehan Silva. And again, Rohita giving out wide, and again it's the man, Yoshida Rajapaksha, taken down very well from Navy Sports Club. And again, Avanta goes with Dushmanta Priyadarshana, the big man, the experienced man. And ruck clearance from Sudarshana Mututantri. CHNFC looking solid. They have their intentions, play with the forwards, and again Anjula Hettiarache giving it out, and Kilan Chamat collects it very well.
Good face play, but both teams are weak at the extreme ends is what we can see from here. He once again dishes out to Rohita. Rohita this time alone on the ground. Ball is with Reds. And that's a line out.
Opportunity goes in vain. It's all about the lucky bounce from this oval shaped ball. CH could have done better. Kilan Chamat missed that advantage of the bounce, but yet possession will be awarded in favor of Navy Sports Club.
Play on the ground, probably seemingly a cramp. And this is nothing to be surprised of given this weather condition. And we must appreciate these boys playing good rugby amidst scorching sun, excessive heat. Rohit down there and keeps the ball away for his team.
Center mark.
Gihan Pereira was the man who was down for Navy Sports Club, and yet again
Navy in danger, just 5 meters away from their try line, and they have not been very, very sound in their line out so far.
Mahesh Madhushankar will be taking on the throwing duties, and yet again collected slightly well from Navy Sports Club, but still manages to have their position in favor of them. Harsha Madhuranka will be looking for options. Clearance is going to be the only option for Navy to get out of the jail, and sweeper is there, is going to be Dure, and is still on his own feet, managing to gain a lot of territory, but yet possession will be played in favor of them. Surya Dodangoda trying to go through the defense, but yet only manages to hold the ball, and possession will be awarded back to Novi Sports Club.
Next time order right?
Let's take a look at the replay to determine what exactly happened.
Navy is being spectacular with their defense from the moment this half started, regardless of few mistakes they had on either sides of the backs, but yet
Look at the replay, Sajid. He's contested well, but he holds the ball quite obvious that he does not allow the Navy player to turn around the ball. That cost them a penalty and gives yards to Navy of the line out.
very well. Kongahawat goes on his own, fends out one, fends out two, and still got caught in CH defense.
But Navy have been miserably failed there. They go down unnecessarily while having the ball. This is something that you should not afford to do when you especially have the possession, and when you're on the run, and when you're in the mood to attack. Right in the middle of the pitch, Navy loses the ball. The yards gain go unwasted.
CHNFC looking rock solid from the moment this game started here for the second half. Also credits for Navy defenders. They have been brilliant as well, despite few mistakes they had when it comes to ball handling and holding on to the possession. Now line out will be played in favor of CHNFC. Skipper Prasad Mansankar will be with the throwing in duties. Collected very well. Maul, says the referee.
CH are trying to recycle. Goes down. Ball is out, available for the backs, and they choose to suck the Navy players. Still the short ball for quick hit. And that gains them a penalty. Referee says that the sailors have not entered from the right position. CH skipper Prasad signals that he wants to give Rohit another chance to try at a conversion, a penalty kick for CH. I think, Sajid, this is a very, very good decision by CH, given that they have the lead of 5 points against 4 points against Navy. Another 3 means that they extend the margin, as well as will put the numbers bit difficult for Navy.
Again, Rajapaksha being brilliant for the kicking duties for CHNFC. Successful penalty. It's going to be 20 for 13 game in favor of CHNFC at this moment.
Number 14, red.
Substitutions taking place for both sides.
Kilan Chamat will be walking off, the number 14 for
Time back on.
CHNFC.
Time stop. Number 20. Number 20.
Navy is just a try and a conversion away from equalizing, but yet a lot of rugby to be played in the second half.
Time back on.
Navy Isuruko Gahawatta back with the restart. A very good high hanging and deep kick, very well placed. Avantali collected well and manages to send it out of the ground. Navy Sports Club, they have to squeeze things out of this situation. Very good moment for them to capitalize things from here.
Straight line, straight line.
The backs and the forwards, they were brilliant on the first half. They knew what to do. The synchronization played very well. They managed to pull off a good comeback in the first half, but yet a lot of things to be done in the second half as well. The thrower for Navy Sports Club, Mahesh Madhushankar, hasn't been brilliant so far for Navy. Navy didn't pull out a very good line out for a long time in this game. But credits for the backs, being honest. Look at that wayward pass.
Quite visible that it's not a straight pass. Good decision by the referee. This gives another attacking position for CH.
Boys, steady in, right? All straight turn.
We see quite a number of scrums in this half.
Keep the gap, keep the gap, keep the gap.
Indication of how tired the boys are, probably.
Crouch! Bind!
Avantali with the feeding in right now for CH. CH did things very well when it comes to such situation, and advantage will be played in favor of CH. Referee will bring back the play for the initial infringement.
Of the scrum, Navy scrum half didn't have patience, and he steps out the offside line.
Number 9, offside. Number 9.
Harsha Madhuranga is the man who was penalized at that situation for Navy Sports Club, and Rajapaksha is opting to go with the touch, managing to gain decent yardage there for CHNFC. They opt to go with the territorial advantage which they're going to gather, and that's the infringement for the penalty previously. Navy, patience should be the name of the game for you. You have to do a lot of things here. You're already trailing by 7 points, and you're playing an away game here.
Okay, good.
Prasad Madhusanka with a good throw-in. Avantali giving out wide to Rohit Rajapaksha. Rohita getting caught in the traffic from Navy defense, and Avanta again opting to go with the forwards. And big number 4 for Navy Sports Club, Surya Dodangoda.
Holding on.
Holding on. This is the second time holding on infringement from Surya Dodangoda in this half. Navy Sports Club, they have to capitalize this sort of opportunities they get to keep gaining territory in this game, move forward, go to the dead ends of CHNFC, and then put on that extra pressure towards your opponent and capitalize your momentum from there. That should be their game. Patience is going to be the name of the game for Navy Sports Club right now.
Look at that moment. He's brought down, but he refuses to release the ball while he's on the on the field. That's a primary rule, law in the game, that you have to release the ball when you're on the ground. Line out for Navy off the penalty. 4 men line out. Most of the line outs so far have been short men line out. At number 2, quick throw.
Kongahawatta giving it wide for the big men from Navy Sports Club. Navy looking solid with their offense there. Navy looking for options. Harsha Maduranga giving out wide for the backs. They have got men out wide. Just managing to hold on to the ball. Possession will be awarded back to CHNFC. These are the situations that you have to focus hard when it comes to playing and using your wingers when it comes to a situation where you're trailing. Navy lacking that discipline. We saw it multiple times, even in the first half, also in the second half, by both the teams. The wingers is not delivering up to their required level when it comes to such games. Coaches might want to have a long chat with the backs after this game, being honest. CHNFC, they had a brilliant first half. They had a brilliant second half start, rather.
Time off.
Wide balls so far, as you can see, have not done the justice to hard work of the forwards in most cases, except for a couple of occasions. Playing wide while running fast and trying to gain with the ball in hand with wide. Spread rugby is quite a challenge, and you need a lot of mastery for that. Quick break by Mututantri.
Run away!
That's a clear penalty. Wrong entry by the sailor.
Not rolling away.
Navy penalized for not rolling away after the tackle.
No chance.
And second offense of coming from side 2.
Rohit Rajapaksha opting for a good touch, managing to gain around 8 to 9 meters.
Give the mark.
Still, game is playing in their own 50. CH with a better hand on this game, in playing in their own conditions, in their own end. And look at that defense came in from Navy Sports Club, but they got penalized there. Rohita giving out wide for Yosh Rajapaksha, managing to gain a very good territory, taking few men through him. CHNFC is looking for options right now, and there you go. Surya Dodangoda goes over the whitewash, the man who got penalized for a couple of times for holding the ball on, but yet now he goes under the post. Very well collected, very well judged situation there for CHNFC.
Surya made amendments for his own mistakes, but it's Yoshita who initiated the play there. Surya captures the ball very well and runs to the gap. Navy would have never expected this. It's like a consolation try for CHNFC, given they have had already a 7-point lead Now pending conversion, it's 25-13. CH widened the gap. And all their tries have been off the work of the forwards.
Surya Dodangoda, the man who scored the try for CHNFC, very well judged and utilized that opening from Navy Sports Club at that situation. Navy Kongahawatta with the restart will up to go with high hanging kick, collected fine, but not collected fine, beg your pardon, from Sudarshana Mututantri there. Just managed to leave it out wide. Ball lost for CH, and CH has to do the defending here, and Navy Sports Club, and again chip and chase for Navy Sports Club. It's going to be a foot race, and it will go all the way out through the try area.
Should have been an option wasted. Navy are in CH territory. Ball in hand and having the possession for recycling is quite vital at this stage. They shouldn't lose the possession. As you can see on scoreboard, it's 27-13. Navy need to score twice and convert twice if the lead to be covered straightforward. Ball is back in the hands of CH.
No advantage, or clearing it okay, but no advantage.
Advantage as there's no gain. Referee decides that the game should be stalled and free start should be given to CH.
CHNFC had a brilliant second half till this time, and Navy Sports Club looked a bit scrappy after the brilliant first half end they had. But yet still there's a lot of time for rugby left in this game in the second half. Avanta Lee looking for options. Rohit Rajapaksha opting to go with the kick and chase. He has his chases there. Chase is on for CHNFC, but yet things have gone the other way. Navy Sports Club still on their own feet. Harsha Maduranga looking for options, giving out to the first receiver. Not the best of the pass you could get from your own man in that kind of a situation from Kongahawatta, but yet possession will be played in favor of Navy Sports Club.
Coming from sides is what referee says. Penalty for Navy. Just closer to Navy's 40-meter line. The set piece is for Navy. That's a line out. That comes off the infringement.
1 minute break.
Courtesy a penalty.
Elliot and Change kar.
Two teams are given a very short respite for a water break. This is the standard practice, especially when you play under heavy humidity condition, as we experience in Colombo. Nippon Paints, title sponsors of Sri Lanka Rugby Interleague,
Vote out.
Interclub Rugby League, supported by Siddha Lepa. Matches being live streamed courtesy Sport Ad, a premier sports production company in Sri Lanka.
line එක.
So far, Navy have been utilizing the number 4 position in the line out for
Okay, good. Some more.
selection. This time too, they're very strong there.
Stand and still maul for Navy Sports Club.
From inside.
Maul collapses. Oh,
Advantage played in favor of Navy. Navy can do a lot of things from here. Big numbers, they will have to go with the pick and go. And
Last foot.
look at that, new inclusions for Navy Sports Club. Stefan Gregory is making his way back.
It's a penalty. Low.
Still, possession will be awarded. CHNFC penalized on their last few meters of their own territory. This is what Navy wants. Navy wants to use their advantage on such situations. Navy
High tackle.
should capitalize this moment. They should not let this go loose by any chance,
7.
by any means,
Number
for
7.
any cost over here, if they want to stay in this game. This is a crucial situation
Yellow.
for Navy Sports Club.
Number 7. Out. Yep.
CHNFC Yosh Rajapaksha
Number 7.
sent
high tackle.
off by the referee for a yellow card infringement. We are yet to confirm the exact reason for that, but yet first man to go for the naughty chair from CHNFC in this game. Maybe it's for taking the man down with a high tackle. I'm not quite sure. 10 minutes in the sin bin. So numerical advantage for Navy Sports Club. CH will be playing with 14 men for the next 10 minutes.
Change. There you go. Time back on.
Restart for Navy.
Navy are 10 meters away from
High tackle.
the red zone of the Reds. Quick ball taken. Well retained.
Miller said now. Rock
Ball
form.
is emerging from Navy's side. Looks like they want to pick and go. They want to play close. Another penalty.
Down. Well, Latcher.
This time it is infringement by Navy.
Anjula Hettiarachchi, the man going on his own. There you go. Is that the restart? But no, referee calls back play. Wrong place to restart the game, I guess. Referee wants the play to be restarted from his own mark. CHNFC celebrating when they got the opportunity back when Navy got penalized. It's all about hanging in there till they get their man back. And Rajapaksha with finding good touch, but yet not many meters there. That was a moment. That was a moment for CH. This is where you will have to look for what you're going to do when you're in the dying end of your opponent's end. You'll be playing rugby in their last 5 meters, and yet it should be Sudarshana Mututantri, the big man, took few men, used him, and Lee with the box kick, but yet no player wanted that position at that situation, but yet knock on, says the referee. Another infringement came in from
Advantage. First knock on.
Navy Sports Club. Position will be given back to CHNFC.
Dahatak. Cram.
27 points to 13. Game in favor of the hosts, CHNFC. Navy has a lot to offer, but it seems to be like they're not getting the opportunity to do so. A lot of basic mistakes, basic infringements from Navy Sports Club. And they also seems to be like quite reluctant to capitalize their momentum, capitalize the opportunities they got in the previous half as well, but yet it took them a bit of time to get back into the game.
Okay.
There have been a lot of minor mistakes. that has cost both teams the conceded tries.
But on the game back on. Okay.
Both teams are playing their second fixture in this year's Interclub League. Now it's time for CH, still in their half.
Set. Steady.
Avishkali with the feeding in. Will be opting to go with the backs. Rajapaksha looking for options. Giving out wide. Forward pass, says the referee. Possession will be awarded back to Navy Sports Club. Navy, now you have your position. This is what you have been ruling for a long time. You got it back, and it's the time that you have to make things count from here. CHNFC wayward pass from Rohit Rajapaksha. CH is leading in this game, but yet possession is played in favor of Navy Sports Club. Harsha Maduranga will be feeding things in for the scrum.
As the time is ticking, Navy should make a beeline to cross the winning line. Ball is in their hand.
Harsha opting to go with the big numbers, big forwards taking things off, and now still the big numbers. Not the best of the passes you will get. Prasad Madhusankar, man on his feet, and Anjula Hettiarachi. Does he has enough gas to go all over? Yes, he does. And that's the try coming in for CHNFC. Anjula Hettiarachi with the dive in over the whitewash and just under the post. 32 points to 13 with the conversion to come for CHNFC.
Well unloaded by CH skipper Madhusankar. And Anjula Hettiarachi was on spot to collect the delivery, offloading, and that empowered him. Look at that. Dushmanta to Madhusankar, and Anjula collects it and dart across the pitch to go under the post, giving the kicker much required ease of kicking under the post, right underneath.
Rajapaksha has been successful throughout the game with his kicking duties, and conversion successful. 34 points to 13. CHNFC with a massive lead in this game. Navy Sports Club has to do a lot of brush-ups. I believe Navy's coaches will have a lot to talk with their teams, forwards and backs. They lacked a lot of things when it comes to pressurized situations previously, but yet now we have a bit of rugby to be played today in this half. Referee is waiting for the match ball. 34 points to 13. Game in favor of CHNFC, the hosts. Kongahawat with the restart, opting to go with the high-hanging kick, collected fine from Ovin Hettiarachi. Ovin Hettiarachi directly goes in contact, and referee says, referee awards the possession back to Navy Sports Club. Navy with a good territorial advantage right now. They still have a good territorial advantage on this situation. Fresh legs will be added for Navy's forwards. Navy, they should capitalize such situation to make sure that they can have at least something to squeeze out from this game moving forward.
Throwing in for Navy. Harsha with the ball in hand opts out to distribute to the three quarters. Flow doesn't work well. On the extreme, well attended ruck and cleared ball. Despite having numbers, the play has been quite scrappy, and they're playing advantage as signaled by referee.
With a long pass, Kongahawat But yet Navy manages to pop the ball off, but yet line offside says the referee. Position will be awarded back to Navy Sports Club. Navy will have the opportunity to choose where they want the restart to be started from, and skipper Harsha Madhuranga for the game will take things off on his own.
Just calm down.
Right under the post, and this should be utilized. Navy should make avail of the opportunity that they have gained. They had the numbers, but finishing touches were not quite satisfactory.
Bind.
This is what we have been seeing throughout the game.
Steady.
That gave the edge for CH to score 34 against Navy.
Madhuranga with the feeding in again, and an opportunity. Yes, there he goes, scoring the try for Navy Sports Club. Superb stuff coming in from Navy. Looked very solid in that move, being honest. Navy Sports Club does the thing that they always wanted. They were drooling for a long time, even though still they are trailing behind CHNFC, but yet Musin Falil,
Look at the reply.
the brilliant center, flying as a thunderbolt just through the CHNFC defense. Rushing things back quickly for the restart. Navy, now they want what to do. Now they know what to do. Musin Falil, man with a lot of experience for Navy Sports Club, couldn't capitalize his momentum when it comes to the start of the game, but yet seems to be like Navy is still back on the game. 18 points to 34. Collected fine from Navy Sports Club. The big man collects it cleanly, and yet again Harsha Madhuranga looking for options, will be giving out wide. Kongahavatta, beg your pardon, the big number for CH Navy Sports Club will be taking things off. The backs are ready with the position, and fends out to Musin Falil again.
Navy have enough numbers on the left extreme.
Roll away.
Solo player, but well supported. Advantage for Navy. And they have the numbers to take the defense
To the
on.
penalty. Not a clear release.
Penalty being awarded to Navy.
Not a clear release.
34 to 18, Navy are still trailing behind. They want to kick out and take the throwing in.
Kongahavatta will be going with the territorial advantage. Play is played just in front of the
Number 10,
com box,
number 29.
and number 16 for Navy Sports Club will be Viraj Kolambarachi, will be taking on the throwing duties, where he replaced Mahesh Madhushankar.
Time back on.
Fresh legs came in for Navy a while ago. Few numbers been exchanged, and Navy with a short man line out. Very well collected from the big man for Navy Sports Club. Harsha Madhuranga will be opting to go with the backs. The backs can do many things, where they have been doing it for the overall on this game. Navy Sports Club looking solid, but yet just managing to get penalized by holding the ball on. Possession will be awarded back to CHNFC.
Another wasted moment. They were given a penalty, chose to kick to touch to gain the advantage of the line out. Collected, but running in and making mistakes at the ruck. Gave the ball back to CH.
Samak. Samak.
CHNFC, they already have the upper hand. It's just about holding on to what they have right now. Skipper Prasad Madhusankar might have had a long chat with their team on what's the next step on this game in the dying minutes, and yet again very well collected fine from Anjula Hettiarachi, the try scorer, the last try scorer, and there you go,
Advantage.
big number, tried to manage things And yet again, Navy Sports Club, the man running without any support, but still gets caught in traffic of CHNFC defense. Harsha Maduranga could have collected it, but didn't have the opportunity to do so.
General play, there was no offside line, and it was a consultory for CH.
High tackle, says the referee. Navy will be penalized again.
High tackle.
Possession will be given out,
High tackle.
awarded back to CHNFC. CH having their own luck overall in this game. They had few chances. They have few chances to escape from such situation, but yet, look at that. If Harsha Maduranga collected that ball on that momentum, maybe he didn't have with the game moment, but yet things looks different to us when we explain things to you, our viewers.
CH skipper
Prasad
Prasad in
Mansankar.
trouble. He got a big hit,
Okay,
but still he wants to be
time back on.
in the field.
Vote out, vote out.
That's how most of the skippers do work. Former Kingswoodian taking the duties to kick.
Ayyo.
CHNFC with a clear territorial advantage, and referee calling in for replacements.
Tournament off.
Fresh legs coming in for both the teams. Couple of men for Navy Sports Club,
Lol.
and one man coming
back
in
on.
for CHNFC. Malinga Shishan replacing a big number for CH. CH with a very good, brilliant line out there. Collected clean. Maul, says the referee. With extra men will be rushing through the mall. And there you go, you can see the big men trying to go through the defense of Navy Sports Club. Lee opting to go with the backs, giving out wide. They have more numbers, they have more opportunities to go through the defense of Navy Sports Club. Yet Lee will be opting to go with the big men. If I'm not wrong, Dushmanta Priyadarshana should be the man will be collecting. Dushmanta will be the supporting man for the ruck for CHNFC, and Lee will be giving out things wide, chip and chase, and it goes full out.
Full out. Hirusha attempted to gain territorial advantage, but the kick is a bit too long.
Hirusha Netmina.
Number 4.
More fresh legs, more fresh gas coming in for CHNFC. Out of your screen, referee calling in for replacements. And
Number 4.
it's going to be interesting what Navy would do. Navy would opt to do on such situation. They have been going with just 4-man lineouts throughout the game. And the only moment that they had a full-man lineout, it wasn't the successful lineout that Navy was looking for. But yet now, the throwing in looked brilliant, and yet again Navy Sports Club will opt to go with the backs. And will that be the breakthrough? No, getting caught in the traffic from Navy Sports Club. The big man managing to hang on to the ball. Referee will be playing with advantage. And there you go, Konga Hawatta giving it to the big man for Navy Sports Club. Navy will be looking for options. Time off, says the referee.
Well, he needs some consultation from the ARs.
Yellow card.
Probably infringement that was
Number 13.
caught by
1-3.
the assistant referee on the far side.
30. Come.
CH being warned.
No arm
Referee
tackle.
going for the pocket. Number 30 for CHNFC will be sent to Danushka Malita. Will be sent to the naughty chair for the next 10 minutes.
The penalty.
Second yellow for Navy Sports Club, but still they are back with 14 men. Navy Sports Club, beg your pardon, CHNFC back with 14 men, 1 man down.
See, look at this, Sajid, now. Each time Navy got the ball back of mostly penalties, they have not been able to make full use of it. That has paid them to be in this position. Even in this situation, when they gain the ball back as a result of a penalty, as a result of an infringement, the finishing touches were not
Good call.
quite
Tonight.
a reason to be happy about.
We have been talking about this, isn't it? It's all about that small mistakes that your teammates
24.
does when
24.
when you face such situation in the game.
The net results of this kind of impatience is to being in the trailing end,
Wait.
patience and timely decisions
4 give it.
are what you need to do,
Okay, 5.
which
5.
Navy are lacking this evening. And CH quite determined after last week's setback, loss at the hands of Air Force, quite determined to stamp their class this evening. At number 4, not success, gained by Navy. Ball is clear and available, quick pick up.
Navy,
Look back.
the fresh scrum of Eranga De Silva, managing to make things off for Navy Sports Club, but a wayward pass cost them the position. Position will be awarded back to CHNFC. CH have the upper hand overall. They have been having it the most of the game, and even now CH doing things straightforward. They always want to keep things just in their end. Possession was secured very well throughout from
5.
CHNFC backs. They have been brilliant so far in this game, and also credits to Navy runners as well. Backs were brilliant, and yet again another quick pass came in, and he has options, just managing to knock the ball off. Possession will be awarded back to Navy Sports Club. Knock on, says the referee. Ishan Fernando is a man who managed to knock the ball off for CHNFC. Look at that moment.
Come quick.
Not a quite steady ball, and
Last move.
as he was about to grab,
Crouch.
he ended up
Fine.
dropping the ball.
Set. Ready.
Throw in for Navy with fresh legs at scrum half position. Quick break.
No.
Arriving players are a bit slow there, spreading out towards the winger.
No.
Navy needs to retain the ball.
It's a penalty.
Recycling is very important.
First offense,
Penalty
not rolling away.
for not rolling away.
Okay, play.
Quick penalty by
Musin Falil.
Musim Falil, the boy who scored the try for Navy in the second half.
Adisha Veeratunga, the man with dancing feet.
Looks like it's a high tackle. His hands were up, and the referee signals.
Referee might want to have a chat with the AR as well to have some consultation on what happened exactly there. And things didn't look nice for us from our view from the com box as well. Adisha Veeratunga took a big blow.
Yellow card. Yeah. Vera.
It was
Referee
quite clear.
might
Yeah,
go
after
for
number
his
20 yellow card
pockets.
happy there.
CHNFC still playing
Number
with
20.
14 men.
Number 20. And number 2.
Referee calling for CH
Good.
number 20, which is Udara Jayapala.
Come quick, boys. Nothing late charge එක. ඒක not 10 meters.
Referee will be going for his pockets.
Out.
Yellow card, the second yellow, third yellow, and
Captain.
third yellow coming in.
Captain.
And number 2 is out.
The skipper Prasad Madhusanka is being carded, will be sent to the naughty chair again.
Nothing late charge.
So third yellow came in for CHNFC.
Nothing නෙමෙයි ආ පැත්තේ. Scrum.
It was quite evident offense. He may not have intended, but it's prone to be a dangerous move.
CH is down for 13 men. at the moment. CHNFC has the upper hand overall on this game.
The penalty for the late charge. Scrum
34
down.
points to 18. Game is in favor of CHNFC. Possession is given back to Navy Sports Club.
Trying to take the numerical advantage, and CH have been confined to only 13 players. Navy have the full team,
Crouch.
15 against 13.
Fine. Set. Steady.
Is it uncontested scrums? I think so. Throw in for Navy.
Hold, hold.
Sends out to the 3 quarters. Is it the ball on the ground? It's definitely a penalty. Holding on to the ball.
Here, mark.
Once again, impatience
Match over.
matters here.
Time out.
Kills the ball. Having had 15.
And that's the full time for CHNFC versus Navy Sports Club. 34 points to 18. Not the best of the results that Navy Sports Club might have expected when they walked towards the game today, all the way from Valisara. The Sailors couldn't get what they wanted at this situation, but yet brilliant game of rugby on this sort of hot and humid conditions at racecourse grounds comes to an end in favor of CHNFC. 34 points to 18. Brilliant rugby played by both the teams here, even in the first half or the second half, but yet the better team won at the end.
Flash කරන්න පුළුවන්. Order ceiling යන බෑ. Order කොයි
While CH are making amendments for their mistakes in the first week, Navy, who had the honors of having the curtain race against police, go down to CH this evening at racecourse in the second week of SLR Nippon Paint Interclub Rugby League 2022-23, which will be run over 10 weeks to complete the league, after which Clifford Cup knockout will take place. CH will go back to the Maitland Crescent headquarters, quite happy, having a victory in their pocket, whereas Navy suffers their first loss in this season after victory last week against Police 15-7, and they have been a bit complacent. And let's take a look at the highlights of the game throughout.
Starting things off from a penalty from Rajapaksha, managing to take the lead, and the little man Ogbebo goes over the whitewash for the first time on the game. They made the statement very early in the game that it's going to be overall to them.
Rajapaksha has been perfect in his kicking throughout the game.
Kongahawatta and Harsha Maduranga synchronizing played very well, and also this boosted a lot of confidence for Navy Sports Club as well. Navy, they managed to do a lot of things. Dimut Pereira was the man who scored it there, and you have to look at this one. This is going to make it.
That's Kongahawatta.
Kongahawatta did all the hard work, and with a celebratory dive over the whitewash through the CH defense. And this was a moment where CHNFC scored the tries using their forwards, the big numbers.
And look at this one.
The skipper,
Prasad Madhusankar, scoring for CHNFC. And this time too, their standoff, kicker Rohit Rajapaksha, been perfect.
and this was the moment where Anjula Hettiarachchi saw all his opportunities. And I beg your pardon, this is Surya Dodangoda, showed his colors with a nice couple of steps. Despite being a forward, he knew what to do there. And yet again, with a beautiful conversion came in from Rajapaksha.
He pounced on the bouncing ball. Look at that.
This is where Andula Hettiarachchi managed to go all the way over the whitewash with a celebratory drive again. Beautiful rugby played by these young lads over here at Racecourse. Successful conversions came in throughout the game from CHNFC. And yet again, this is Mohsin Falil's thunderbolt against CHNFC. He knew what has to be done. Went easily over the whitewash through the defense of CHNFC. And that is how the game concluded here at Racecourse. Sailors from Valisara couldn't squeeze out much out of their exact talent, and this is the full-time confirmation. 34 for 18 in favor of CHNFC. 4 tries, 4 conversions and 2 penalties for CHNFC, and 3 tries, no conversions and 1 penalty for Navy Sports Club to conclude the game here at Racecourse Grounds, Colombo.
Scoreboard is read 34-18. And we will have live streaming tomorrow as well, when lads from Kandy come down to Colombo to meet their arch rival CRNFC at London Place at 3:30 p.m. over the weekend. We are in the second round of SLR Nippon Paint Interclub Rugby League. And on the other side, it was Army and Police who played at Ratmalana.
So that's it from Racecourse Grounds today. Nippon Paints Interclub Rugby League 2022-2023. The second week's first game comes to an end between CHNFC and Navy Sports Club here at 34 points to 18 in favor of CHNFC. So goodbye from the Combox. I'm signing off, Sajid Nazmi, along with
Mahesh Ranayaka. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
ආදරයේ සුවකෙන්නා වර්ණ රසකී මන බඳිනා විශ්වාසේ හද බැඳුනා ජීවිතයේ රසමවනා
වසර 102ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
නිපොන් ඕඩලස් පේන්ට්ස් තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labour Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.